Welcome to The Lift with Sheila Robinson Kiss. Come on in. There's always a special place set aside for you here where you can relax, kick up your heels, pour yourself a nice, refreshing drink, and prepare to be lifted and soar. Thanks so much, everyone, and welcome back. Please, please, please don't hurt yourself. And this is why. From time to time, I will do what I call a 911 recording. And I think it was very appropriate for me to kind of interrupt my normal video recording schedule to do this video. I felt very strongly about it, and it contains a very important message for anyone who needs to hear it, or you may know someone who needs to hear it. Very recently, I had a gentleman in my office, lovely individual. He fell into a slump, into a spiral, because his fiance had cheated on him and dumped him, and he decided that he was going to hurt himself. So this video is really a video about how to be let go of. I've made a lot of videos about how to release things and individuals from your life that are no longer healthy, but you'll rarely find a video about how to let yourself be released when you still want to stick around and someone has basically indicated on no uncertain terms they would like you to be out of their lives. And I don't want you to think for 1 minute that I'm making this video as a person who does not know how that feels to be in the process of being released from someone's life, because it's happened to me on more than one occasion, actually on more than 2 occasions. So I make this video from a personal and professional frame of reference. When someone is releasing you from their life, it's a rejection, it's a loss, and sometimes it can really feel like a slap in the face, because you no longer have that leverage and control. And you don't have that leverage and control because they're no longer vested in you in the same way. And I know that that is difficult to hear, but again, this is really a safe space message so you can hear it comfortably. You know, I'm coming from the perspective of an individual who's been on both ends of this equation, and it's not easy to hear this commentary, but I think it's necessary toward your healing. Now, spiritually, when someone is releasing you from their life, it's actually their soul that is releasing your energy from their space. And if you continue to force your energy into their space, I can promise you, I can guarantee you that there will be a backlash. And if you say, I'm going to hurt myself, I'm going to hurt myself in the face of rejection to get someone's attention, it can definitely backfire, and often does, because when you do that, you make the statement, if I can't be in your life this way, I'm going to be in your life another way. And the other person who's trying to release you from their energy field is going to experience that as a chokehold. In their life, and they're basically gonna buck and jump. And when they're doing that, that's where you could very easily get your feelings hurt, and I don't want that to happen to anyone. It's not pleasant. When someone is releasing you from their life and you don't let it happen gracefully, you're actually choosing to make the experience more painful than it already is or needs to be. And I can hear someone saying, Sheila, you don't understand. It feels like death. It is. It is a form of death. Death is an ending and a beginning all at once. Why would you ever choose to make any death more hurtful or filled with pain than is necessary? Whenever I think about death coming, which one day it will, I hope no time soon, I say a silent prayer to God. I say, please take me in my sleep. I know you're coming for me, and I hope I just go to sleep, wake up on the other side, see my grandfather, and take a long walk and get caught up. So you don't want to make this more difficult than it needs to be, and you have a tremendous amount of choice. To want to take your life, because someone hurt you, and your choice is to opt out. That is the ultimate, in my opinion, that is the ultimate disregard for this life that God has given you. My grandfather, when he was alive, was an avid poker player. And if you've watched my videos, you heard me say before, what he said to us, you have to find the courage in this lifetime to play the hand that you've been dealt, because the deck is getting shuffled all the time. You have absolutely no idea how God is going to shuffle this next deck and what he has in store for you. All those years ago, when that person invited me out of their life in such a painful and degrading and humiliating way, I could have never known that he was going to just shuffle up the deck, bring me a wonderful partner, wonderful husband to share life with, a wonderful child. He's shuffling the deck all the time. And trust me, you do want to be around to see what he has in store. Do you honestly think in God's exquisite wisdom that he only sent one or two people on the planet who can put a smile on your face? If you are being asked, or you're being released from someone's life and you are having a challenge, I will share with you the same prayer that I prayed all those years ago when I thought I was literally experiencing death itself. And I closed my eyes and I said, Father, I've never asked you for an easy road, free of rock-strewn paths and heavy loads. What I've asked is simply this: give me such courage, and I can scale the hardest peaks alone and transform every stumbling block into a stepping stone. And I promise you that there will be help, and the help will come, and you take it in any form it comes, and you put one foot in front of the other. Not even day by day. Sometimes you have to do it hour by hour. But I can promise you it does get better, but you've got to do your part. And for those of you who come up with the bright idea, I'm going to hurt someone else because they hurt me, I'm going to slash a tire, I'm going to bash them on Facebook, what I want you to hear and understand is this: you cannot hurt another person. You cannot hurt a human being or degrade them without hurting yourself. And it is beneath you. I've sat with so many men and women over the years who have invited people for whatever reason, and they have a right to do it. They have invited folks to exit their lives or release them. And I can tell you that you're not going to gain any traction or sympathy, or not long term at least, by hurting yourself or hurting them. What you are going to do is make it 100% worse. It is not the path that you want to take. When you are being released from someone's life, even if it feels impossible, you are to be released with a level of dignity and grace. And if you don't have it, Father, I don't have it, I need it, it'll come. But Sheila, that doesn't sound good for me. I want revenge. If you watch my videos, you know that I advocate for revenge. Okay, I'm a real world person. Get your revenge, but you will get your revenge in the sweetest kind of way. You will walk into the new light. You will eat well. You will sleep well. You will journal. You will spend time with your friends. You will take long baths. You will do some introspection. You will go to the mall, get a wonderful new outfit. You will read. You will be fabulous. You will reclaim your life, and you'll do it as quickly as possible. That is the only and best option for the healthiest revenge in the world. Because when someone has released you, basically what they've said to you is, I'm ready to move on. So for you to do anything other than move on in grace and dignity and style is a choice that you're making of degradation, a choice to degrade yourself. And I don't want that for anyone, particularly my wonderful, lovely, and brilliant subscribers. Every single ending, every single death brings a new beginning. It's like a door. This door closes, then this one opens. It's the cycle of life. Choose how you're going to engage that new beginning. I hope this video has made a difference. I mean it straight from my heart, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.